Welcome to AnimOtions. I'm your host, Darian Main. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about how to become a successful game developer. There are a number of things they can do, and I know you're saying, alright, how are you going to advise us? And, when I really see your game dump on the Google Play front page or Steam or anything like that, But I've been studying this stuff for a while. I've been engaged in the content on YouTube, Google, forums all over the place. I've been studying, just taking in all the information, and trust me, I have stuff to share. I'll be giving the strongest 2 points, like the two strongest points at the end of the video. They would be the last 2 points, so definitely stick around for that. Alright, so the first thing that you need to do to be a successful game developer, right, is that you need to have a fun game with limited bugs. Alright, so this can be Google Play, this can be Steam, PC, mobile, anything. It just needs to be fun. You need to have a target audience that enjoys this game. Alright, so they will tell their friend about it, and then that friend tell a friend, because they're like-minded and they'll enjoy playing similar games, possibly, right? So making a fun game, that's very important. That alone, if you're lucky, that can actually be it. That can make you successful by itself, right? Because it just needs, there are other factors that can help that people consider luck at the time, but having a very fun game with limited bugs, that can definitely do wonders, because it's not big companies are the ones that are going to be buying this and playing it. If it spreads, and if it spreads and gets popular, then you're successful. Alright, so the next point is that you need to have a very good trailer, you need to have very good screenshots, and you need to have a very good cover art, because this is what's displayed to people, right? So this is the first thing that they're gonna see when they encounter your game. So the cover art is supposed to catch them and wow them, like I need to have this game. So that's the first thing. Your cover art need to be like a grabber. It needs to grab people. Alright, so the next thing you need to work on your screenshots, right? Because on a trailer, so how it goes is that on a platform like Steam, you definitely know your cover art is what the person are going to see first. That thumbnail, they want to click on that, or they're going to hover over it. When they hover over it now, that's when they'll be seeing your screenshots and stuff like that. So you need to have very strong screenshots. You need to make sure they're different, showing different parts of the game, different parts of the world, different stuff that you're doing. Show people how interesting your game is within those screenshots. And your trailer should be doing the same. It should be short, spicy, engaging, showing people what you do in the game, and show them how that the exciting parts, the most exciting parts, that would be there. Alright, so you definitely need to have these things set to be successful as a game developer, especially when nobody knows you. This is what carries people through the process of deciding whether or not they want to buy your game. Yeah, sorry about that. So after that, there is the description, the price, stuff like that's also going to go into the consideration of the person, and reviews as well. Reviews are very important, but that's it for the store page. Alright, so you're going to also need passion and determination, because your first game may be really bad. You may not even finish your attempt at your first game or your second game. Like, there's also demotivating stuff that might happen. You might release a game and people just say no on it. Them say trash, right? And you could release a game and then you just don't do much numbers, because if it costs $100 to put up a game on Steam, right? So if you make less than $100, you made no money on your game. Alright, so you're gonna need passion and determination, because things not gonna go your way, and it may take a long time for you to be able to be successful as a game developer. So you need passion and determination. You need to stick it through, because a lot of people, they don't hit it in the first, second, or third year, but they keep working and they find success in the future. So definitely need passion and determination. All right, so start with smaller scale games, all right, so that you can complete these games and you can gain the experience, right, of carrying them through from idea, the concept, straight through to publishing the game, right? You're gonna learn a lot of stuff, and making many small games is definitely gonna teach you a lot of different stuff that you need to do. You should be trying to complete these games, though. It's very important, trying to fix bugs and all of that. It definitely grows you and makes you not be on the same level last year as you would be on this year, or rather this year than next year, because you're constantly working, putting in the work and learning. So in a year time now, you're going to be way better than you were, and you possibly can take on your dream project at that point with the experience that you've gained. Alright, so the next point to be successful as a game developer is to publish your game on as many platforms as possible. So if it's a PC game, you have itch.io, you have Steam, you have GameJolt, you have a lot of them out there. You try your best to get your game on as many platforms as possible. Make sure it's something you can manage, pace yourself, so they can manage everything, because each platform has its own audience. Yes, they have audience that crosses and they clash, but you have people on itch that are only on itch, you have people on Steam that are only on Steam, you have people on different platforms that they're only there, that's the only place they go for their games. So putting it on multiple platforms will get more eyes on your game, and more eyes equals a higher chance of persons purchasing your game. So you should do better by doing that. So that's another strong reason strong way how to become successful as a game developer. Alright, so now I have coming up to the last two. Alright, the last two, and these you might be able to guess it. These are very important. It is build a brand and marketing. Alright, so we're going to say build a brand. Right? If you build a very strong brand, a lot of these stuff that are lame before, toss them out the window. You don't have to do them as well, because your audience will want to support you. So this is a great base for you to have, right? Even if your game is garbage, they'll still support you. So if your game has some bugs, they'll still support you, and they'll tell you about these bugs, and you can try to work with them, man, make your game better. So they're essentially a part of your team at that point when you have an audience, because they're giving you feedback so that you can make your game better each time, and your game can transform into a masterpiece at the end of the day. So building a brand is very important, extremely important. There's a reason why Grand Theft Auto can launch a game tomorrow and it's gonna do extremely well, because they're well known, their reputation is high, their brand is good, very very good. Alright, so you have examples of game developers out there. You have Thomas Brush, he's doing pretty well for himself. He has courses, and he has successful games and stuff like that. He used his brand and he expanded. He didn't just stick to game development, as in creating games and making money from sales. He tried other things as well, and that's what you need to do to be successful as a game developer, right? So building a brand, extremely important, right? So now marketing. So for marketing now, you definitely want to have a press list. You want to let all the news outlet, the media outlets, especially the ones that cover game development, stuff like that, to know that you're releasing a game. You give them a proper press kit, proper the image, send them all the images that, send them links to the videos, the store pages, the information, the frequently asked questions, all this stuff. You give them the information about your game. You give them content that if they want to post it on their website, they have everything they need. They have logos, they have everything that they would need to post on their page and stuff. So marketing, very important. You also want to market your game on your social media platforms. And alright, so just to be clear, marketing should be one of the first things that you think about after you've had the concept in your mind and you start that prototype and stuff like that. You need to be thinking about your trailer. You need to be thinking about screenshots. These are preliminary trailer, preliminary screenshots, and the preliminary cover artwork, because you also need to be thinking about creating your store page. Your store pages from early. You need to be, for Steam at least, you need to be gathering those wish lists so you can possibly get pre-orders and stuff like that on other platforms. But it's very important to be building up this number before the release day, because you are most likely going to sell the most copies of your game in the release week. So you really want to make as many people know about your game as possible before the game drop, and not only know about it, you want them to care about your game. So you're going to be making videos talking about from start to finish. You're going to be explaining your game, you know, carry them along the way. Devlogs are a very popular way that people try to make people care about their games, right? So if you have a brand, people care about you, and you make the game somewhat personal or something that can be related to between you and your audience, you know, that's brilliant marketing, right? Because they're already interested in that, so most of them now will translate directly into that, because the game that you're producing is not much different than the content that they already love, right? So marketing, very important. I hope I didn't miss out any more points, but these are the ways to become successful as a game developer, especially in 2021. Having that personal brand is key. It is key. With this, you can bypass a lot of the other stuff to become successful. Alright, so if you found this video useful, if you like this video at all, you know, if you even just like, say, here kind of pull up or anything, it make you laugh, anything, you know, you can hit the like button, you can subscribe for more content. Definitely going to be trying to be keeping consistent, giving you content on game development and animation, as well as personal projects for game development and animation. Alright, you can check the description for the links to my games on Steam. Hopefully I remember that. We'll just check it there. If it's not in this, it's going to be on the next video that posts. Alright, so thanks for watching. Bye.